Most High. And then they reading, the one that they're referring to is like the NIV or, what's the other one? I can't even think of it. There's so many different fucking versions, yeah. But basically, the main one is the NIV, that New World Translation, and basically the New International Version. That's what it is. And they feel as if it's a lot thick, man. Y'all can't see it on the camera, but fucking Jake and his concubines, man.
That's right. That's the reason why Johnny Boy was fucking with that Taco Bell. That's why I started laughing at first.
Yeah, I was laughing because
these people get around.
Adulterers and adulteress.
Leader number all my
That's why I gotta ask him now who you fucking with, because either you'll catch something or you're just fucking around committing adultery and not even know it. And these women ain't truth, they ain't gonna tell you. There's another Jake with it. He's like,
well, actually, it says, don't, you shouldn't sleep with the wife of your brother or your neighbor. Our neighbor would be Israel, would be Israelites. So concubines is kind of like a whole different law. It's like, because first of all, that wouldn't be your neighbor. And then you have to take the version
just
from Israel. If they're not Israel, then it's kind of like a loophole.
But you know what's crazy though? One of the sisters was kind of bringing this out. She was kind of lame, but she was going this down to how, I think it's Deuteronomy 21.
Let me finish this one. Go ahead. This is verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 10. It says, when thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Lord thy God hath delivered them into thy hand, and thou hast taken them captive, and seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and hast a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife, then thou shalt bring her home to thy house, and she shall shave her head and pare her nails.
Now right there, that's what I was talking about. Like with our women, when we deal with them, you can't wife her unless she's a virgin. That's why I said with the other nations, the heathen, it's a whole different story.
Kind of literally they said when thou goes forth to war. She was kind of breaking down how we're not in war. I mean, yeah, we is, but we're not actually at war right now. And so she's like, you can't really take them to the kingdom. God is going to do stuff like Isaiah 49. Let me keep going. It says, verse 12, when thou shalt bring her home to thy house, and she shall shave her head and pare her nails, and she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thy house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month, and after that thou shalt go in unto her, and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife. And basically what that means is the raiment of her captivity off of her, which would be the hair. When you fucking with somebody, they got, and this kind of coincides with dreads as well. When you mess with somebody, their spirit gets on you, whether you believe it or not. You know what I mean? A lot of people might not get it, but their vibration, the vibration and the spirit just it gets on you. And that's why sex is a spiritual term. And then when you got, say for example, dreads as an example, you got like dead hair that's just knotted up within the rest of the hair. But that's a bunch of different spirits. Like say for example, Slovakia, not that way. Women put weave in the hair that come from other countries. That's Indians and shit, and Brazilian hair. That's putting different spirits and different vibrations on your head. So that's putting different demons next to your head, and basically they can get up inside you and make you act a certain way. Think about it like this: when women ain't got no damn hair, and she out here, she gonna be humble as fuck because she knows she's ugly. But when she get a nice looking hairstyle and she knows that it's weave and shit, that's when they start acting like they the shit, and they act like can't nobody touch them, can't nobody talk to them, can't nobody do shit. And that just coincides with what I was just saying. They got demons on them now because they feel like they prideful as fuck, and the Lord gonna destroy them for that. But
women just, they ain't nothing. Women know, we educate women. They know that we drawing our over here. They know that they gonna get destroyed. They know that. That's why they act the way they do. And that's how they supposed to act, because if someone knows they gonna get destroyed, then they might as well live it up.
And it's not even that we really just women bashers. It's just that it's part of the doctrine. You have to bring it out. That's why everybody try to hate on Great Millstone so hard, is because we bring out the full doctrine, the spirit and the truth. If it wasn't in there, we wouldn't be bringing it out. But that's what it is, so we're gonna bring it out. We love women, but we know our women ain't right now.
I mean, there's gonna be some saved. There's gonna be some saved.
But
Because
it's through their man.
they gonna be
They continue in the faith with their man. They gotta be a man of the Lord. They can't work out salvation, their own salvation.
Because the Lord ain't dealing with women just directly. He deals with man first. And what else I just say? You're just bringing out shit is slipping. You were saying how, well, back to the main subject, all these other nations ain't nothing that appreciate you days to spit.
Oh yeah.
So to spit them. But before that, we were saying, we was going on how the Most High ain't nobody like him. There ain't no other. All these other false gods is can't be compared to them, to the living power. Because living power is a balance. He's balanced. In I think in Exodus, he's a man of war. He's a man of peace. He's a man of mercy. Well, I mean, not a man. He's a God of mercy, of love. He's a perfect balance. Can no other idol, no other deity be compared to him? But I got a precept for that. This Proverb 11:1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just way is his delight. Basically saying anything that's false balance is an abomination. So even in the truth, brothers gonna go off because that's just how it is gonna be. Accept that. You gonna sin just because he gonna keep you balanced, man. He gonna keep you humble to him because he's balanced. And just to add to the brother, that coincides with the Lord's feelings. People say God is all love. How can he be all love if he is all that? He has a just balance. He has a good side. He has a bad side. Even his bad side is good. In reality, because if you think about it, he cleansing this earth. So that's getting rid of the wickedness. That's a good thing. But to y'all, it'll be to bad. So really, it's how you look at the topic of discussion or the verse in this context.
This is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
So that's going to coincide with the brother bringing out how there's no one like the Lord. The Lord is by himself. He's the ultimate power. That's why it's called the Most High. And the true and living name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, who we came before. Yeah, stop building these wicked ass churches. That's why we glad. That was a beautiful thing when those people got shot the fuck up. Oh, yeah, kind. Yeah, God, he kept y'all balanced. He had to balance your life out, right? Read Acts 7:48. Y'all see for yourselves. I want y'all to do a little research. Get on your phone and stop looking at all that ass and look at the truth. Right? Y'all got the computer in your pocket. It's there for a reason. We're in the information age. Use it for y'all benefits rather than just for small gains, which ain't much of nothing.
Right.
Get your rocks off.
And when the brother said, we glad that he went in there and did that, why? Because there was a whole bunch of wicked niggas in the first place.
That wasn't balanced. If you're not balanced, if you don't know how to, just like you don't know how to balance your money, you're going to be broke. So you got to know how to balance your life, man. You can't do too much of eating because you're going to be called a glutton. And it's like that coincides with fasting. Fasting is in the Bible. Now, that's one thing that I know for a fact I got to work on because I do take a meal every day. But if you can, try to the best of your ability, try to fast because it's good for your body. That's a hard thing to do. It's a real hard thing. It's a real hard thing to do. Because the day you fast, somebody cooks some good ass. Right. And then it's teasing and just strawberry steak, something. trying to do nothing but just drink nothing but liquids, but it's hard. Been working all day, you know, to the best of your ability. If you can, if you can, do what's best for your body. Because when you come up for that fast, not only is you gonna feel good if it's the spirit on you, but also it helps your body out. Like it keeps you from getting too much. If you're always full, you're never hungry, and that's the kind of coincide with the word and knowledge. So you don't want to be over righteous. So you always want to keep studying. You gotta be humble. You don't
read that again, bro. Go ahead before you get that. A false, this is Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
Straight up. And that coincides even on a small scale for carnal minded folk. You think of magnets, they got a positive and a negative. Their battery in your car got a positive and a negative.
Two negative equals a positive. In math, it'd be a negative. Two.
How'd that go? I think it's
or is two positive equals a negative. No.
Not two positive.
No. Two negative equals a positive. Yeah, my bad. It's like it. Two negative equals a positive.
That's real shit.
What's up, brother? It's kind of back on what I was talking about. This is Job chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? So those people who was in there wasn't innocent.
And they're almost righteous. People trying to say what happened to all these little kids. For an example, I heard there was a little girl that got shot sitting on her porch step. Basically, that girl wasn't innocent either. She could have been an adulteress at a young age. She could have been wicked as hell to her parents, not honor her parents like she's supposed to. She could have been not humble, bucking up against another male figure that might have been even above her age. So I mean, these people, they not angels, man. Everybody is born in wickedness. Even us, we are wicked, but we striving our best to be as righteous as possible, and that's why the Lord go in and is dealing with us.
Yeah, because this man, false balance. So you know, I'm gonna get because this doctrine is and it's two negatives. No, it's two negatives. The negative and the
Right,
positive
that's what I'm saying.
can't equal a negative.
And that's how it goes.
And two negatives can't equal a positive.
Salakia, because it's crazy, because we smart as
Look it
hell.
up.
But I just did. Salakia, because that's what happens when you're out of school.
High
Yeah, when you're out
school.
of school
I
for
forget.
so long, you
I
forget.
forget.
Yeah. But look, this how it goes. Multiplication. It's the multiplication
Okay,
side.
right.
So, like, say for example, a -2 times a -2 will be a +4.
Right.
And that's just how
Right.
I just had to do it.
Yeah.
I had to do it on the calculator to make sure, because I was tripping for a minute. I'm like, damn, that do make sense. I forgot. I heard that before, but it's like, man, when you out of school for so long, and truth be, I used to think about that shit in school though. Yeah, I used to be like, man, what the fuck do I need to know for 30? I ain't gonna never use this shit. Look at me. I'm outside of school and they never using that shit like I said. So what's the point of me learning? What's the side, the hypotenuse, side number C and shit? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
Hey, yo,
shit.
look,
I'm trying to get right with the scriptures. This is what you should be learning at a young age.
We ain't perfect out here. We have fun with each other. We be messing up. So don't take everything. That's why we say, look it up for yourself.
Face value, yeah.
Face value. And don't think, because I know young brothers is real, well, y'all probably got to help me with this word, is real impressionable. Is that the word? Well, basically, young brother is like a sponge. She just, you know,
they absorb everything
they
they hear.
absorb anything they hear. So we want y'all to look this stuff for yourself, man. But man, anyway, basically we gotta go by this sound doctrine, which is balance. Hey, yo, somebody give me 1 John 4:1. I mean Titus.
I got something while you find that.
Okay.
This is
Titus
1 Timothy chapter 6, verses 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babblings, and oppositions of science falsely so called. It says, with some professing have erred concerning the faith. So we ain't trying to deal with all those different sciences and who made this or who made that. It's either you believe you have faith or you don't. Either you're doing the works or you're not. Anything else is action.
It ain't First John. It's John.
I know what it's saying.
Yeah, what the brother was just saying.
Titus what?
1 and 10. Read that one.
This is Titus chapter 1 verse 10. Where there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
especially
Okay.
them. Vain, cause they unbalanced.
Kind.
They are vain talkers of the circumcision. I mean, especially no. It said, read that when you get the
It
chance.
says, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially. Come on, man. Yeah, man. It's too much. That's Satan, though. Let me bring it back. That's Satan. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. So that's speaking about the Israelites. And say, for example, Slovakia, because you are Creflo Dollar, TD Jakes, they of the circumcision because they look like Israelites to me. I mean, I might not know, I might got to do further research, but they look like Israelite descent, but they got unruly and vain talkers and deceivers. So they're deceiving our people and profiting off of their own ignorance.
Yeah, the brother just, I could have said no better.
Keep going. It says, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake.
Yeah, man. So
Lucre's, yeah, I'm about to say that got to do with money.
that got to do with money. That got to do with go ahead. Got something.
Yeah, I got two for you. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. It says, study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So you're supposed to study to show yourself approved. You ain't supposed to take anything for face value. That's why, like you said, our elders taught us to always tell everybody, go and research for yourself. So you don't just be out here.
That's why I was saying, man, this is you gotta ask Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for the truth. Man, ask, like literally ask, like please, can I receive this truth? Please help me with these scriptures. Please give me a good balance in these scriptures, man. Because we still trying to balance out these scriptures the best way we can. Everything got to be a perfect balance. We can't do this for lucre. We ain't doing this for no money because we have no money. We ain't doing this for no women because we don't get no women for this truth. I mean, yeah, in the kingdom, but we just talking about right now in captivity. We get called weirdos and all this other stuff.
Right. They trying to say, they look at what we got on as if we bombs, but truthfully, the brothers bringing out, and they like I keep going back into the ones that I learned from the camp BTA 12 tribes. They preach at they preach at a bus stop. So all these people be talking shit to them, but they got cars, they got jobs, and these niggas on the bus, but they like, you got on like a bum and you ain't got no money. The brother actually had the upper band on them just to show them like, man, they got money, but we not doing this for money. We doing this to fish out for the elect, man. But they don't see that. They carnal minded, so they be on some what you got on, like your garments and stuff. And this is what the men are on for. So it ain't nothing new. Really, women ain't even supposed to be wearing men's apparel. So that's a cut right there in itself.
Hey, somebody, 1 John 4:1. Anybody?
4:1?
Yeah. 1 John.
Yeah, I got it. 1 John chapter 4 verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Because this is why we this is why, hey yo man, you ain't know what it is, bro. This is why we out here, man. This is why we gotta test the spirits. We gotta see if you false, if you got 100% balance. You got because in Esau world, 50% is 100% balance. No, that's wrong. Like you can't put 50% of corn, like you can't put 50% of corn, 50% of onions, 50% of meat, 50%. And no, it gotta be, I'm gonna put 10% of this corn in there to make some spaghetti. I'm gonna put like 30% noodles, 30% of meat, and through the vegetables, I'm gonna put them in 5%. You can't even say 50-50. That's just balance. No, man, that's false balance. So that's why we try the spirit in this truth. And if you come in on some filthy lucre shit, or you come in in a whole nother doctrine, not going by the name, and you not repenting, that's a false balance, man. So, real quick, 2 Timothy 3 and 5. 2 Timothy 3 and 5? Yeah.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 5. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, and such turn away.
Yeah, because, read that in real quick.
It says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, and such turn away.
Hey, bring out 7. Bring out 7. This is one of brother wanted. Okay, yeah. Start
Verse 7.
How about you start at 6?
Verse 6. For of this sort are they which crept into houses and led away captive silly women, laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
You see how these Christians learn how to spirit play. They put it out there twice just so you can see it.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that, but that's right. This is all goes back to the perfect balance, and to the perfect balance, it's not you not knowing the true meaning of this Bible, because his name is not Jesus Christ. It's Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can look at me crazy on your own, but we giving out a perfect balance out here. We trying to make this street balance. We trying to balance y'all out.
Spirit of opportunity, the Most High stretched out his hand. It's just, are you going to take it or not?
You going to take it or not? We trying to spirit by the spirit. And that balance too, on a small scale, we can think of how we out here now, but it's going to be a time when we ain't. It's going to be a famine of the word. You got time for the truth?
I'm late for work now. I just went and told them.
You saying we got time for the Lord, man?
I always got time for the Lord.
30 seconds. You got 30 seconds?
I got time for the Lord when you don't got time for the Lord.
Take it.
I always got time for the Lord, man.
Oh, that's where you work?
No.
So we going to get some damn. Yeah, they going to get some liquor, man.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. So that's exactly what he's showing that. He in everything else, but right now he ain't, I ain't got time. I'm going to work.
He don't know how to balance out his time for the Lord. And that's fucked up, because if you think about it, the Lord sat there and died for his people. And just off the looks, I mean, he got a beard. Can't necessarily say hand, but it looks like he might be a circumcision. So I'm going to go ahead and say he might be an Israelite, but he ain't got time for the Lord. And that's fucked up, because the Lord died for you. And he ain't got time for the Lord, but he'll probably go home and eat some pork and pray to Jesus. Got a precept. The scriptures say all Israel is not of Israel. I forgot. I just wrote that out not too long. I forgot. I'll get the scripture. Romans. Yeah, let's get that. While you looking for that, I'm gonna bring out this. This is Judges, chapter 10, verse 13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which you have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. So that coincides with what the Lord said. He gonna laugh at y'all calamity, man. Y'all want to dwell in the world, do wickedness, not have time for him? I said 30 seconds, man. How hard is it to stop, listen, get a clear understanding of the scripture, and go home and look it up? Simple as that. You ain't got to stay here 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, like the other brother. He was actually out for a couple, he ain't on here now, but he was out here for like hours on end. As long as we are, yeah, he might be running late. Who knows? I mean, everybody got their own thing going on. But 30 seconds, bro. And he said he going to work, but his brother, nigga went and got something to drink. Some liquor, some hard, strong drink.
He already in the strong drink, because he drunk, he don't know the truth. He's spiritually drunk.
I'm gonna keep asking, you know. I know. Yeah, he's in your spirit right now.
This is Romans 9, verse 6.
Yeah, bring that up.
Not as though the word of God have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. So not everybody gonna come back to this and understand. They Israelites, but they all ain't came back to Israel. They all ain't came back to the Most High. They don't have time, as they would like to say.
They don't got how to balance. They don't know how to balance it out.
They don't have time to get understanding and learn themselves. You gotta know yourself first.
And here we go right here. They don't know how to play the world. They don't know how to use the world. Yeah, you can use the world, but don't be into the world and don't abuse it. And don't abuse. I mean, shit, fuck this world, you know. I mean, America. I ain't gonna say the world because the world is the Lord made this world, so I'm not gonna say fuck the world. It's a lie. I mean, America. I'm not really the people who, because before America, well, that's deep because before America, it was the Indian, it was the Gad. And it was a beautiful place. So I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say fuck Esau. I'm gonna say that. So let's just say I say that because I'm gonna be real specific, man.
We're gonna say death to America.
Death to America. Because
Mawathala America in the Hebrew.
Mawathala America. What you got, son? I got something too. You got it.
This is Saint Luke, chapter 17, verse 26. As it was written in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, the Jake over there drinking. They married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all. So I mean, it's gonna come, like the Lord said, it's gonna come as a thief of the night, man. And those who ain't got time, not even 30 seconds. Truthfully, think about it like this, man. Yeah, he of the Israelite descent. Say all the Lord, because you know he said he got different talents for different men. Some people got to do more work like us, and some people might just have to stop by for a second to get a word, and that might be enough to have him sealed. So he could have just gave 30 seconds to the word, and that could have been enough to have the Lord saved if it was his will. Truthfully though, if he wanted to, he could have had him saved just off of listening for 30 seconds. But he gave different brothers different talents, so